Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your 2016 Year at a Glance reading. Excited to see what's coming through for you. We'll be looking at two aspects of your life right now. We'll look at your karma, the decisions from past lives, from this life, that are adding blessings or challenges for you. Your karmic opportunity is letting go of attachments, believing perhaps that there is going to be more abundance than you believe. Like the scarcity is something that you have given fear to and think, oh my God, I'm not going to have enough. Possibly obsessing over things that have already passed. The ghost portion of this is about allowing things to move on, to be gone. Some of you may have made sort of like a bond. What's the best thing that I'm looking for here? An agreement, not an agreement. It's almost like you have devoted yourself to something so strongly that it's coming back this life. So sometimes when we when you make a contract with someone, it can go through many lives. So there's an opportunity here to release a contract because, let's face it, after thousands of years or after even sometimes 5 years, the contract that you've created may not be the same thing anymore. So whether it's just a passing friendship, whether you said you would love someone forever and ever and ever, this is a chance to think, is this person still someone that you want in your life? Is the situation still something that you want in your life? So letting go is the main theme. This card wanted to come. Your new thing is about creating new people, new opportunities, new situations. So let it go, let it fall away, and be creative. Think about what you really want and don't be stuck so much in what you had before or what you thought you wanted. This is a new opportunity for you. Okay, now let's shuffle the deck and take a look at the next 12 months and see how everything's going to manifest for you. Okay. So the beginning of the year, what I see is January is a really, really good month for you to be strong, to move forward and take action in life in general. This is not a passive month for you. You may also have a very strong air sign come in, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, and I feel like they are there for your best interest. If that relationship develops further, what I see is a beautiful deepening happening around February. And even if you're not, maybe this again is more about you communicating, starting a new contract, stepping out on your own, even cutting away some of these attachments, because this is very much like Archangel Michael, where it's time to just sort of like release cords. What I see here is then so many new things coming in, including perhaps a partner or a partnership that you never imagined. But you have so many people that want to participate and be a part of your life that this is the time to welcome them in. That's why sometimes when we hold on to someone from the past or something from the past, we actually are blocking. You'll see this is your opportunity. You're either going to welcome it or block it. So I encourage you to welcome it in. There'll be a significant amount of work that's going to be needed for you to do in March of the new year. But I think that if you keep your eye towards your goal, you're in a very good place. Again, you're starting off with a bang. You have the support. You also have physical support here, and I think it's also a great think tank of ideas. So if you needed to seek advice from others, it's a great month to do it then. The only block that I see coming up happens around April. And in April, you may meet your sort of like mental match. Somebody will come up against you and be very stubborn. It could be a strong fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. And if that's the case, really what your responsibility is to think about if they're worth fighting, if there's someone that you want to release, or if you want to just sort of like continue on your own path with or without their support and create. What I see happening around the 5th month of the year is a challenge, a tax of resources and energy. This is when you're going to be, possibly your authority could be called into question, and you might actually be pulled away from whatever it is you were starting to make progress with at the beginning of the year. When you hit June, this is when you could have a little bit of disappointment when it comes to matters of love. It could also be challenging when, say you have this great strong idea that you want to start the year off with. By the time you hit the beginning of summer, when you're here in June, you're going to have other differing points of view, and it's your choice and your chance to either defend and move past those or let those defeat you. I really encourage you not to let the defeat happen, because it will set you in a little bit of a spiral here. So you go from a 3 of Swords, which to me is pretty minor. It's a disagreement, a misunderstanding. It could be an issue where your ego is hurt, but if you let that derail you, you go to the 10 of Swords. Another general note here is to take a look at your heart health and and any sort of aches and pains that you have in your body. I want you to start to make positive strides here in the first 4 months, because this is all avoidable. This is partly mental when it comes to like situations and disappointments. This could also be physical, and since it's coming through mid-year, you have time right here, particularly starting with May, to course correct. So I want you to start to make positive changes in your life over the next 3 to 5 months and be more active, more healthy thinking when it comes to your diet, your exercise, and your habits. And you'll be very happy that you did that come summertime. When we look at September, this is a great month for you, fiscally speaking. Typically, this shows like a woman in a garden looking at all the beautiful, usually it's like money growing from trees, literally. Here, I see this is part of a longer process where you realize that your financial situation is improving, that there are a lot of opportunities for your work, and for you to sort of expand your horizons. So this is when the creation, look at how this looks like an assembly line. So I would say September is the month for you, sorry for pulling that upside down. September is the month for you to really look at how you could take something and monetize it. The card was reversed, so it's about you thinking in a larger sort of practical way. Maybe you have this big idea, but you're going to have to think what other people, how they would react to it, what they're looking for. And then the manifestation of that starts to come in October. You're likely going to need a partnership for that, for those of you that are in business. In matters of love, what I see here is that money will come up as something that could cause a little bit of distance between you and your mate. And come October, you're going to have to actively take a role to fix this. You're very much seen as the person in relationships that sometimes creates the support. You see that large arc over the Magician. So what you're going to have to do is create your own structure, your own fiscal support this year. And this is what's going to help the partnership card that we see here with the Two of Wands. This Two of Wands can either be positive or it could be an argument because it's reversed. So what I want you to do is look at the last 4 months, which read totally relationships for me. We have Nine of Pentacles, Magician, Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. But the way these are illustrated, and particularly with it leading to the Ace of Cups, I see an opportunity here for you to fix a relationship by taking control and taking accountability. Larger themes of money, I see you working towards fiscal stability come September. Themes of health, I see August being pivotal for you. You're going to get a little warning sign in June. Why not avoid it altogether and make the first 4 months part of your sort of New Year's resolution on being more healthy, and then you can avoid these completely. Matters of relationships, it starts off very harmonious, but then you hit a little bit of a snag here in April, and then you have an opportunity not to overreact in July. Towards the end of the year, it's more about interpersonal relationships, love, marriage, and in that case, money could come between you, so you take the onus here and really steer the ship to where you want it to be. Creation, your destiny card is really, really coming in strong and clear. On the 9th month of the year, 9 of Pentacles. So September, it's all kind of coming into focus for you. Anyway, looks like it's a very manageable year, except for that minor health thing, which you can avoid. So just take care of yourself. I see it as a physical manifestation more than something emotional. So focus on fitness and nutrition over the next 3 months, and you can avoid that altogether or really diminish it, hopefully. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. And if you ever need more in-depth information about health, wealth, love, or destiny, or just wanted to explore one of the months or one of the themes at greater detail, then I'll put a link here. And I actually have a special this month for an extended personal 2016 forecast for about like 45 minutes. We could go through all of this and help you map it out a little bit easier. Otherwise, you can also take a look at the January 2016 readings. I'll post the link to that. And the best way to keep track of all of this, if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, do that. I'm also on Facebook, or you could subscribe here, and Twitter. So pick your social network of choice, but there's a lot of ways to kind of figure out what's going on. In the meantime, thank you so much. And please keep all the comments, likes, and subscriptions coming. It really does help me stay motivated from month to month and let me know that people are appreciating this. So I appreciate you. Have a great new year, and I'll talk to you real soon.